Hey guys, it's Jen, and I wanted to share with you how I make my Shakeology when I want to take it on the road with me but not drink it right away. Ideally, you should drink Shakeology when it's all mixed up within the first 30 or 40 minutes. But let's say I am leaving my house at 7 and I don't want to drink my Shakeology until 11, okay? Here's how I mix it up beforehand without combining the dry stuff to my liquid and still make it delicious, okay? You can add your Shakeology to water or milk, shake it up, and drink it. I've done it before. It's okay. Not something that I enjoy. I like it tasty, mixed up, with extra flavor. Now my husband has gotten to the point for breakfast, he comes down, grabs a glass of water, dumps in his strawberry Shakeology, stirs it up, downs it, and he's out the door. That's his cup of tea, not mine. So I wanted to share with you how I can add my extra stuff to make it delicious and be really satisfied when I'm on the go. So you can do this the night before, put it in the refrigerator, and then how easy is that? In the morning you just grab it out of the refrigerator and you're out the door. Or if you have time in the morning, you can mix this up, this part up in your blender and then grab it and go. So I'm going to share with you how I make my Shakeology if I want to drink it later, okay? How I prep it. So I personally use 11 ounces of liquid, and that's usually 7 ounces of water and 4 ounces of unsweetened vanilla almond milk. Okay, you can use all water, all milk, it doesn't matter, experiment. I think the milk makes it a little bit more creamy. So I have my liquid base. That's really how I start all of my shakes. So the key with mixing it up to drink later, put all of your liquids, your fruit extracts in before you go, and that's what you're going to mix up. You're going to do your dry stuff later. So I have my milk and water in here. I always add a handful of spinach to my shake. I promise you, you cannot taste it. So one time this week, experiment, okay? So I'm just going to put a handful of spinach in here. I also use kale if I don't have spinach. Now some people have told me kale's a little bit more bitter and they can taste the kale in their shake. The spinach, I have put spinach in my boys' shake. It does turn it green, so I add some blueberries. It masks the green color and they cannot taste spinach. So that's our secret, okay? So you can add your spinach. I also use coconut oil in my shakes for a healthy oil. So I put a teaspoon in there. That could be mixed up. If you're going to use any fruit, you can add the fruit now. I'm going to use about a 1/4 cup of blackberries into my shake. And I just dropped one, so hopefully I won't step on it. If you're going to use extracts, almond extract, vanilla extract, you can pour that in now. So you'll see that my liquid, my fruit, and my berries are in here, okay? I'm not going to add any ice because that'll melt. But if you had frozen fruit, that would be okay to add to this. And then you're going to blend it up. All right, so give me 10 seconds. So you would just maybe blend it, 30, 35 seconds and just get it all mixed up, all incorporated. You don't want to see, green spinach chunks. Just make sure you blend it. You blend it a little bit longer, but I don't want to have to listen to that. All right, so then I would put this in a thermos, in a cup that has a lid, and put it in the refrigerator. Okay, this is my liquid base. It's filled with goodness, it's filled with flavor, and it's ready to go. Then I grab myself, if you have the packets of Shakeology, you're good to go. That's what you're going to use. That's your full serving of Shakeology. I have the canister, or I get the bag and I put it in the canister. So I would take my scoop of Shakeology, put it in a baggie, okay? I also like to add a couple dashes of cinnamon to my Shakeology. So I'm just gonna put a couple shakes in there. If you wanted to use PB2 for a peanut butter flavor, this is powdered peanut butter that's been pressed. All the fat has been pressed out. So 2 tablespoons of this has 45 calories versus 2 tablespoons of real peanut butter is 200 calories. Okay, so this makes an awesome peanut butter flavor punch. I also put some flaxseed in my shake. If you're using 21 Day Fix, that's in your orange container. I'm just going to use a tablespoon. Okay, so this is my dried stuff. So this is ready to go. Okay, so I have my liquid yumminess, my dry yumminess, I would put this in a cooler and go out the door. So let's say it's 3 hours later, okay? All I'm gonna do is open up my liquid part, dump in my dried part, and then you're gonna shake it up really well because you won't have access to a blender. If you have some ice, maybe some ice water, or you can get some ice from a drinking area, that would add it and make it cooler, and then you're just gonna shake. Okay, so it doesn't taste like the milkshake because there's no ice to thicken it up, but this is a lot better, in my opinion, than just adding plain Shakeology powder to liquid and drinking it, okay? So I just wanted to share with you quickly on how you can pre-mix it with all the goodness and be able to drink it later, okay? If I was gonna make this and drink it, on my way to work, you could do all of it in one step. But this is for when you want to drink Shakeology, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8 hours later, you have it all ready to go. All right, bye guys.